Hey, happy Tuesday, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to the stream.
That's so specific.
What? Why?
Welcome to the stream, the only stream.
Oh my God.
The only stream in existence.
I will start this stream someday without critique from my co-host. So I do the most normal possible opener ever, and he's still like, ugh. Jeez. Choose your words more carefully.
Welcome to RC Cola.
Damn.
Let's go.
Let's see.
I have some game.
Yeah, you do sound kind of gainy.
Everything's the same over
A
here.
little high. I can turn you down on my end.
Let me do a little sleuthing.
Okay, so yeah, sleuth yourself.
It sounds like it's the other host who should have had opinions about the other host.
Well, I mean, I could have. I don't know. I don't know. I don't have.
I'm doing my best to do a callback here. But I mean, it does look a little hotter than usual. I wonder if, but I mean, we are like, we're talking centimeters within where I'm used to the slider being. Is that better?
That does sound less gainy. Give me another.
Okay.
Give me a little business.
This is normal speaking voice, and now I'm excited.
Yeah, it's still doing it. Yeah, you're.
Let me check see if Discord did something stupid.
It's like your gate's off, as it were.
It's not. Let's see. Discord is exactly the same as always. Oh, wait. How is this?
Same, I'd say.
That's interesting because in Discord, output volume was at 200%. And now it's at 100%. And you're noticing no difference at all?
Oh, in terms of audio quality, no difference. But in terms of volume, you have improved.
Isn't what we're talking about volume?
No, you're reaching into like a gurk. You're getting kind of gurky, you know? You're peeking into your machine that is causing it to lose quality.
Okay. I'm very confused because you said the volume is better.
Yes.
But then you're saying it's not actually fixed.
Well, it's like how the airline pilot sounds like, but he's not that loud. Like he can sound like shit while he's still very quiet.
Okay.
Right?
All right.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And let me see if I just you give me some words.
Check 1 2 because I'm self-monitoring right now and it's perfect. Saying things, stuff, things, stuff, things. Check. This is great.
Yeah, I got to put you down to 80%, but it goes away on my end. So something about Discord processing, and you're super loud in Discord today, but sounds like you're all better.
Okay, so maybe there was just a Discord. I did update Discord when I got home, but I mean that's normal. But maybe something. You sound completely the same to me.
Yeah. I think
so. That's concerning.
I think it's just Discord did something to you.
Okay. All right. Well, if it's better, it's better. Are we better?
I think we're better. People sound better. People like it.
Okay. All right. Cool. The majesty. Well, I mean, we got such a generous super just now from Mel. I mean, I could get
it's got to be okay.
I got the longest string in the world. Let me get 2 cups and go buy the nicest, longest reel of string that I can find. And we'll just do it that way.
Hey, obviously, the quality is improved enough that Mel, the red cap, has decided that it is worth their time and effort. So, let's take that as a good sign and advance.
Yeah, I have no idea. Audio is strange, but I've been recording the whole time. I will say it did look a little hot at the very, 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 very beginning on my end, but not as bad as anyone's making it out to sound.
No, it's definitely on my end. It's whatever Discord did to you. I've had to turn you down before to get rid of the crunchy peaks and just not normally down this far. So Discord must have updated. I'll put you at a nice 69 right there. There you go.
Cool. I'll go check on some Windows things after this stream, but if we can move forward today,
for
that's
acceleration.
hell to the yeah.
Yeah.
Hell to the yeah. But yeah, back to it. Congrats, Mel. That's a very generous super.
Yes.
Happy to hear that. Happy to hear that. That you have. I don't. Have you specified? Just as finances took a big jump recently. Well, hell yeah! Thank you. It's been a joy and lifting my mood during some bad times recently, and I just wanted to say thank you. Well, damn. Seriously, thank you for the support, Mel.
Yeah, thanks for thinking of us.
Wicked generous.
Really appreciate it.
Yeah. Appreciate it. Big time. Oh, you sending another super Mel? Okay, we're gonna put you in super timeout. That's what we're gonna do. Yeah, we believe that you will not be up much longer. You understand.
Understandable.
We trust everything
Understandable.
you say when it comes to going to bed at a reasonable time.
You have an excellent track record with us.
Yes. Talk to NPCs twice to get some extra lines. Okay. We'll take your advice on that one. Crunchy Peaks is playing Warped Tour this year. Don't get my hopes up that Warped Tour is returning.
I don't. I remember advertisements in my youth, but I know nothing.
You remember the sweet mix CDs, the samplers they would sell? What would you call that? A compilation CDs.
I hear about Edge Fest in the same breath, basically, is where my brain stops.
For a hot second, I was going to make fun of that, and then I'm like, wait, no, I know exactly.
It's 100% a thing. Yeah. They called it Edge Fest.
It's still a thing. I think it is still a thing. Now, granted, that's before.
Yes, before the internet did things to it.
Yeah. Is Edge Fest still a thing? Hold on, I'm just going to type in Edge Fest. It is still a thing. Edge Fest 2024
Sick.
is happening, Kyle.
Hell yeah.
Oh, wait, this might not be the same thing that I remember it, because it was a Florida thing and it was like all butt rock.
Well, it was in New Mexico too, so it was a touring show. Ozzy Osbourne, the White Stripes, other bands that were said that I didn't know what they were. Music stuff. Oh,
yeah, this is very much not copyrighted. There are so many competing Edge Fests.
Okay.
And they're not even, not all of them are even music. One of them is a laser light show in Edgewater, Florida.
Oh, but that's Edgewater. Okay, yeah. They're Edgewater. Grats to Edgewater High, the poor kids. That
Good
place
job.
has to be a rough place to teach right now. Have to hear about that every 2 seconds.
Yeah. I wish Warped was still running to Crash. Now we have to spend, just a mere 600% more in cash to go to when we were young for the same experience.
What?
Only less convenient because it only happens in one city once a year instead of most cities over the course of 3 to 4 months.
What are you talking about?
What? When we were young, the thing I'm going to next month is basically Warped Tour, but it is so much more expensive. Warped Tour was like $30 in high school.
Oh, I see.
And it was, it would actually come close to where we live. And now it's dead, and all we have is when we were young, and ticket prices are ridiculous.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. I don't know if you've tried to go to a concert recently. Actually, I do know. I know that you haven't tried to go to a concert recently.
Nope.
But for the most part, it's horrendously expensive now.
No, I am actually the doctor from Independence Day. They don't let us out much.
Oh boy. All right. Wow. I feel that. I miss when people didn't let me out much.
Yeah.
I felt that big time doing the hosting gig for the college over last week. I'm like, man, I miss when I used to do this and I was just behind a camera. Didn't have to talk to anybody. Didn't have to say words correctly. I just got to hide in dark corners and point lenses at people.
Well, it's remember podcasting just with no face, no camera, wild times.
I don't look back on it fondly at all. Actually, I was broke, couldn't afford anything. I didn't have health insurance. It was bad.
Salad days. That's literally, that's the expression of it. Salad days. You ever think fondly of your salad days?
All right, I'm fighting the urge. I clearly have critiqued you too much, so I'm gonna choose to go with, what is that? What are you talking about?
It's an expression. It's a known expression.
Is it?
Yeah, actually, the Bard in Final Fantasy says it as well. It is an older expression, it's like maybe your grandparents' generation, of like, remember your salad days. You long for simpler times. And while times were hard and all you ate was salad, this was, before processed foods. So like a salad was a cheap meal.
Okay. Gotcha.
And, when we had those values of like, it's cheap to just eat fresh fruit growing up, like this was kind of that expression. Nowadays you'd probably say, remember your ramen days or something like that. Like,
I had never had
carefree, whimsical kind of time where, you're not beholden to anybody, but you are poor. So you can only afford the salad.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Gotcha. Well, I just got Ard, am I the asshole? And the answer is yes, it's me, because people know what you're talking about.
What?
I've never heard of this before.
I would never put that up on Am I the Asshole? You need to like give your mother a car and then she sells it and you're mad at her. It's always weird, trivial situations like that.
I mean, I use it for pretty mundane gut checks. It's mostly, I use it for exactly what the situation we just found ourselves in, which was my brain judging you because you said what I thought was a weird thing, and then finding out it's actually not as weird of a thing as I thought it was.
I didn't know it was a thing until very, very recently, the last year.
Okay.
But when Bo Schwartz said it once or twice during D&D, and I just went, "That's weird." And then I was in game doing the Bard quest, and the Bard said it, and I was like, "This is a thing." Koji thinks it's a thing. It's a thing. Whatever it is,
Okay.
Bring back salad days.
I'm going to give you Bo more than I'll give you it was said in Final Fantasy 14, because 14 is not a good barometer for the common use of language.
Without 14, we would not have ensorcelled.
That's fair.
In
That's
my
a good
vocabulary.
one. But we also wouldn't have Kyrugen, which I could live without.
Yeah, Kyrugen's kind of made up.
Yeah. It's just, oh man, that was... I left the first instance of Kyrugen pretty tilted from getting pronunciation gate kept.
Yeah, well, the pronunciation is like
that was a big stream went off, and I'm like, oh come on, you fuckers!
No,
like you knew how to pronounce this the first time you saw the word.
Pronunciation's just word lore. It's the same thing as like getting quizzed about your favorite band. It's the same idea. People enjoy it.
Viral, I think last week on Twitter, that just said, "I don't understand shaming people for mispronouncing. It just means they read books." I was like, did Kyle Ferguson make this meme?
That has been around for a long time, and I've always
never seen it
appreciated
before.
it. Yeah.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I never seen it.
Yeah,
never seen
means
it.
You read it. But also, I think it's fallen out of use because it could also mean you play video games, and people still don't think that is a classy form of media, but it gets you reading, If you're reading, you're reading.
Yeah, it depends. I don't pay attention to people who judge other people for playing games. They're not worth my time.
I'm judging myself right now. You helped me install nicer lights in this room yesterday, and I just look older, and I'm weirded out by my corner face. I'm used to softer, lower quality lighting on my physique.
You should. Have you adjusted the brightness of it at all?
No, I haven't. So because now I'm sitting closer to the light. Right, it's different than it used to be.
You should definitely install the app, because then you can just do a little slider on your phone without having to get up.
Turned this baby down. Yeah, the big baby.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I was gonna say because that can help a little bit with it. If you want to feel better, take the diffuser off, because it'll make you look like the Nazi dying at the end of the Last Crusade.
Yeah, I mean, we can...
you will look
there we
30
go.
years older instantly.
That's a little, but still, it's nice light. The quality's good. It's just it's a bit of a mind trip, It's like seeing a newscaster in HD for the first time, and you went, "Oh my god."
Yeah, man. I mean, we've found out that you're just. I assume you just run around more than I do before a stream, because you're just always shiny.
No, I'm just an oily man.
When we go on.
That's why
camera,
my acne was so bad growing up. It's just.
Okay.
I'm full of oils to protect me and slide me down hills or something.
I hope someone's tuning in right now and it's their first stream.
I'm
specially
is this what they do?
They talk about oils?
Yeah.
They talk about the weird secretions of their body.
Walking through a Florida mall, they're like, "Would you like some essential oils?" I'm like, "I'm fine. I got plenty. Thank you." I just Give him a little flick.
I would like fewer oils in my life, please.
Please delete my oils.
Can you unessential my oils?
Far too oily.
Oh my God. Yeah. It's great. It's wonderful. It's wonderful. We've used so many triggering words for people: moist, oils, secretion.
Oils?
What else?
Really?
We got?
I haven't heard that one.
I don't know. I'm sure someone out there is like, ew, oils.
Oh, sure. Yeah, there's probably somebody. But
Yeah.
I've never heard oils in particular.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of, I can't think of any other triggering words at the moment.
Yeah, moist is a popular one.
Oh, I got one. Twitter during election year.
Oh,
there we go.
there you go.
That'll send
There
you.
it is.
There it is. There it is. Dean Online. Thanks for the super. Work thing. Got to share with Garrett early. Binge my way through Gideon the Ninth of the week and started Harrow. Thanks for the rec. It's a good book, right? Enjoy, everybody. Enjoy. That first book. It'll make you laugh. It'll make you happy, and then it'll rip your heart out at the very end. It's the best. It's the best. Arwojo, thank you for gifting 5 freaking memberships. Like, before the stream was live, or as the stream was live, I think.
Nice.
It's very timely timed. Enjoy the vibe when you get to it. Toonie, enjoy it. Why are we making 69 memes? Okay.
What?
Right.
Because you're at 69 volume right now. You're at 70, but I figured that one extra would really expertise.
Ooh, perfect. Yeah. Wonderful. Love it. Nurho wishes us a happy PS5 Pro is going to cost 800 euros day. For reference, that's 882 USD. For that cost, I could buy furniture that fits my regular PS5 better. Yes, you could. Yeah, hold on. Let's see. PS5 Pro cost.
Yeah, I saw this floating around. Because essentially, you've got a $700 price tag plus the tax.
Oh, plus. Oh, wow. Yeah, it is significantly more expensive in Euroland.
Yeah. And Canada and all that too.
$99.99 USD. Man, I know things are more expensive, but that is. Whoo, that's pricey. Also, I got to say, man, of all things, Star Wars Outlaws is just making me turn on consoles.
Wait. Oh, because you're finding limitations, slow load screens or something?
But I really wanted to play it, which means I did something I haven't done in a very long time, which was research the performance quality of the game across all, in this case, 3 platforms that you can play it on, which would be Xbox, PS5, and PC. And the console versions look they look so crappy. Like the frame rate's crap. Like it's just like these consoles aren't that old, and I just feel like games should look better on them. And so I bought it for PC, and I ordered a 30-foot HDMI cable so I can play it on my nice TV out in the living room.
Is it running along the floor to your hallway TV?
I unplug it every night so that I don't accidentally trip over it. But if I'm gonna play it, I currently my third monitor in here is turned off because I'm too lazy to put it back in.
Wow.
Yeah, and it's wonderful because that TV out there is 120 hertz, so it's running full everything at 120 hertz, and it looks incredible. And yeah, I'm just, oh man. Yeah, consoles are they're bumming me out, man. They're bumming me out right now.
I haven't hit that. I have a 1440.
It's an Ubisoft product.
I have a 1440 and I play like Monster Hunter Rise, Astro Rain. Like I haven't hit a cap on my 1440 where I've been like, this is shit. My PS5 isn't putting out the quality I demand of it. But that is interesting.
Yeah, I mean, it really depends on the game. I will say, in my experience with Outlaws, it's kind of finicky. Like I tried kind of dialing it in myself on the PC, and like a lot of weird things would cause frame rate dips. And finally, I was just like, all right, I'm just gonna let GeForce do it. And from what I can tell, it maxed everything out, including turning on the new NVIDIA frame generation thing. But it runs good. It runs real good. It's buttery smooth. But it doesn't strike me as an optimized game. But yeah, anyway, that's my this has been Garrett's rendition of Get Off My Lawn. I'm getting salty about consoles.
I don't think that's for anybody who would not want to spend that. That's not the best review in the world, I'm sure, but it sounds like a late stage upgrade for a dedicated consumer of PlayStation products.
I mean, this is the third generation where we've done this. Didn't we have a PS3 Pro, or maybe it started with PS4? I don't think there was a PS3 Pro. I think there was just smaller PS3s. Because I had the second release of the PS3, the smaller George Foreman grill. They're doing the phone thing. They're like mid cycle half tier upgrades.
Sure, why not? Someone's paying for it, you know.
Yeah, it's just, man, once you get to like the $700, it's like, I don't like, back in the day, you used to be able to build a pretty nice computer for $800. And it's like, I bet you could still build a pretty decent computer for that price. You could
certainly get your own computer up to snuff quite a bit with $700 if you got something that's been working in the last 6 years.
Yeah, it's tough.
But I also, I appreciate the magic of a console. It is just relaxing to turn it on and know the game will work. And, the amount of time I spent trying to make Tress FX and Tomb Raider work just perfect.
You always come back to
I hate Tressa. It was so insane. And her ponytail looked awful without it. So you just had to deal. It was right in the center of your screen with this highly advanced technology or shit ponytail. It was really quite offensive. Witcher 3 was one I also worked really hard to get to run.
Oh, get it dialed in?
Yeah,
it's a pretty game. It's a pretty game. It runs pretty well on these new consoles, I'll tell you, because it's it's a whole generation later. The Ultimate Edition Witcher 3 on the PS5 or the Xbox. It looks nice. It looks real nice. I've fired it up a few times. Anyway, what was that? I saw a Star Wars thing go by before we leave this topic. Luke E. Super Star Wars discussion reminds me, rest in peace, James Earl Jones. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, 93 and a truly kingly body of work.
Absolutely.
I mean, what more can most of us ask for, but still sad to see him go.
Yeah.
I was talking to Katie about that last night. It's just like, man, it's like, I always think of the as you put here, Luke, I always think of the phrase voice of a generation as music specific. I don't think it actually is, but it was the first thing that popped in my head for James Earl Jones was like voice of generation. Probably the first voice I knew, probably my introduction to understanding that voice actors were a thing.
Yeah, someone was.
Even though he was also, I know he was a screen actor as well, but for me, he was most famous as Darth Vader and Mufasa. I didn't grow up with Conan.
Yeah, what are you going to do? As a little kid, watch Conan?
I watched a lot of inappropriate stuff as a child. Conan just eluded me.
It was clear and present danger you're going to have at that as a little kid. That'd be a thrill. But he does a phenomenal job in those.
But freaking rest in peace, King. Actually, I think the first time I ever saw him in live action was
the Barf movie.
I think it was it Coming to America? Yes. As a matter of fact, I think Sam Bright is making reference to his character right now in chat.
Didn't he play the dad? Wasn't he the dad in Coming to America?
He was the king. Yeah. He was Eddie Murphy's father. He played Eddie Murphy's father. That movie's funny as hell.
But they gave it a gravitas, it's something that's so important. It's the Obi-Wan quality. We need someone to class up comedies and adventures and be like, okay, we're taking this serious. It's funny, but we're taking this seriously. Someone's taking this seriously, and James Earl Jones is here to make it happen.
He never phoned in a performance.
No.
I can't think of a single time when he showed up. I was like, ooh, paycheck time, ain't it, buddy?
Yeah, Anthony Hopkins has a couple of weird ones right now.
He does, but he's another one too where I feel like he at least gives it his all, even if he's above being in the project.
I'll give him that for the recent Transformers he was in. He really did give it his all. He wasn't sure what was happening around him, but my goodness, he was performing. He was out there acting.
Yeah. Oh, we got a birthday to celebrate, Kyle. Starlight Wanders Far has continued the odd tradition of sending us a gift of a super chat on their birthday.
Hey, happy birthday, Starlight. Happy birthday. Thanks for joining us.
To celebrate both my birthday and getting a job, I want to share the wealth. Hell yeah, congratulations. I missed the second half of that.
Nice.
Yeah. That's rad.
Very nice.
That's freaking great. We've been hearing from a lot of folks in the Gearbox who've been getting hooked up with new gigs, and I'm so stoked and proud of y'all.
Yeah,
good work, good hustle.
Yeah, putting in the groundwork. Yeah, well done. Absolutely.
I hate applying for jobs. I'm so happy I haven't had to do it in a while. Thank you for supporting us.
I mean, some would say we apply for jobs every day by streaming, by making videos, trying to.
I mean, that is very true.
Get new eyeballs and all that.
We don't mention it a lot, but we do take on contract work. If you need an editor or you want us to come out and like host your in-person event, that is something we do. So
it's true.
Feel free to get in contact with us.
It is true.
Yeah, that's why I was gone last week, as a matter of fact, was doing a hosting gig. Try not to take them too much, though, and thankfully, because of the support we get, we don't have to do that stuff too often, but it's nice to have it there, for the slow months or bouncing back after taking 2 weeks off in July. Mel supered I cannot be stopped, and you know what? I'm just going to accept that.
Okay.
Because I feel like if I tell you you're in super timeout, this will continue.
That's true. And break free.
Accept that. Thank you for it. And see what Jaswini had to say. He said, as someone who used to work in constant security, Warped Tour is like bad flashback city.
Oh.
They did have a lot of security, so I can only imagine what logistics would be like for that.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, that's a lot. Although now I've been to so many cons, just kind of I'm used to seeing a ridiculous amount of security.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, I guess at least you kind of know what you're getting into. Con security, man. That's a weird bunch.
Yeah, it's such a coin flip. It's like going to the DMV with a weird car problem. It just boils down to the attitude of the one individual you happen to be interacting with at that exact moment. Like, are they in a good mood? Because they hold like your entire experience and the outcome of what you're trying to accomplish in their hands. And yeah, it's just all about their state of mind. Kyle, why is Scott congratulating us on entering our Grinding Gear VTuber era?
Looking forward to the anime waifu avatars. What did we do?
Did you promise something while I was out of town?
I haven't promised a thing. I did.
What did you do?
While you were gone, I mentioned that we're kind of like VTubers in that we play games that make us happy. And I challenged the chat to come up with a negative VTuber. And the only ones they could really come up with are funny ones. Like Pint or, people who have a persona that embodies them.
Pint is negative. I think of Pint as ball busting.
Yeah, and
I don't think those are the same.
And like mad 'cause small. Like they're mad. But it's because their character is mad, not because they themselves are mad.
Yeah. Gremlin. That's the term
gremlin energy.
Yeah. Pint has big gremlin energy.
Also, VTubers are terribly untimely. They're always playing a game like mad after the fact or for no real reason whatsoever, like we do.
That's the strongest piece of evidence, I think, for we are closer to VTubers than we are to maybe your other, garden variety MMO streamers. But yeah, negative streamer is kind of a difficult brand. I mean, yeah, but it also looks like it's extremely profitable, Casual Korik. I mean, if I was just miserable all the time, I feel like for some reason a lot of people would tune in. Because boy, howdy, a lot of these big mofos, boy, they just seem like they're having a bad time, which I don't understand. I don't get it.
My role in my family and my life has always been de-escalate. So I bring that energy to streams and I'm always like, wow, that seems insane. We should de-escalate, which isn't necessarily a good quality for YouTube and streaming, but it is who I will continue to be.
When I don't like something, you can better believe I legitimately don't like it. I'm not blowing it up because I think it's entertaining. If anything, I'm cutting it down because I want it to be more entertaining.
But we were talking about reviews. Like there were a bunch of reviews coming out of scores last week that were really confusing alongside Concord getting scored lower or higher than things like Golem and stuff like that. So we were talking about like review scores, finding a reviewer you trust, a major outlet. You need to look at the person doing the review. And this led to a long conversation that eventually rounded around to why are VTubers so happy? And are we essentially VTubers? But we choose to use our real faces instead of graphics right now.
That's fair. But I mean, we're also like, I don't know, we're not always happy. Like at a certain point too, like a lot of VTubers are characters.
Yeah.
They're on character as often as humanly possible. Whereas Kyle shows up, you know, his first day back after having his third child, and you're going to be very aware of the fact that it's his first day back after having his third child.
Oh yeah. I'm play an enhanced version of myself to some degree, but certainly I am going to feel my own realities.
Oh yeah. No, I mean, you think I talk from my diaphragm like this all the time?
No.
Yeah,
you gotta, keep a
not at all
whisper sometimes.
Yeah, and yeah, I'm not walking through Publix going, "Thanks, Catwolf, for the 5 gifted memberships." That doesn't happen. It'd be nice if it did. That's a legitimate thank you, by the way. Thanks for the memberships there, Cat.
It's the lore. It's the lore. I have to remember it all. It has to come in. First step is denial, and then I work through the steps of grief for what I've done to Garrett. Eventually, we get there.
That only really happens when you are like, Gary, you should listen to this Nickelback sea shanty, and I'm just like, and I just descend into the end of Endwalker level despair.
Yeah.
But other than that, I'm just like, isekais, yep, that's on track. That makes sense. Cool. I can, I've built up a Kyle resistance. It takes a lot to get through that.
I understand.
Because Salad Days almost sent me.
Well, you're mad at Salad Days, not me. It was okay.
I'm not the biggest salad fan in the world, I will say. That is a disappointing meal, in my opinion. But yeah. We're going to eventually circle back around to me not liking tea, and I'm going to make all the tea people sad. So let's move on.
Oh, okay. Oh, I didn't realize that was the end goal here, but yeah, let's move on.
This is a photo Ziggy. To give you an idea of my PC building age, the first computer was to say yes to, but can it play Crysis?
That was a pretty lofty goal.
You're young, Zafoto.
Yeah.
I needed to install additional RAM so that the family computer could run Dark Forces, which I beat on mute because we didn't have a sound card.
My Voodoo 3 installed to play Indiana Jones and the Infernal Machine.
I wanted to play that so bad.
Yeah.
Computer couldn't run it.
Yeah.
Couldn't do it. Sad. T-slander? Yeah, I'm sorry, Mel. I apologize. Lukey supered for classing up comedy. Look no further than Charles Dance and Last Action Hero. Oh, yeah, that's it. Followed by Ollie G in the house and Your Highness. In this TED Talk, I will... Oh my God, Charles Dance was in Your Highness. I haven't thought about that movie in a long time. Have you ever watched that?
No, I don't know what that is.
It is a D&D weed comedy. It's a fantasy.
Oh, I've seen this picture.
Comedy.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, 2011.
I haven't seen it since it came out, so I don't know how well it holds up, but I do remember laughing a lot.
Yeah, all right, I see it.
Yeah. I think this is the movie, which is why Katie and I still, quote, clean yourself up.
James
I think that's
Franco. Oh, I mean, this looks fun enough. Looks a little 2011, but yeah.
This had Natalie Portman in it. Yeah.
Did it?
Yes.
Huh.
Yeah. It was a Danny McBride joint. Yeah. I have no idea if this holds up. One might argue that having James Franco in it means it doesn't hold up.
Brutal. Oh, is there a thing I don't know? Are you nodding about some sort of internet thing?
Oh, yeah. No. James Franco.
I thought you were just like... I thought you were just trashing on the man for no reason.
No.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
That's a
Hey, here. Let me do this for you. Here we go. We're gonna swipe right. Okay. Why I'm playing Cyberpunk 2077 for the first time. on Games Radar today. There you go. There's some hot breaking news for you.
This is Kyle explaining how he's curated his news feed to show him nothing topical except video game stuff.
Super Smash Bros says, "I'm so sorry to players who spent hundreds of thousands of hours in his ... So yeah, there's lots of breaking news on my phone.
Okay. Mel, thank you for the super. I will accept my financial fate. Luigi super. Gremlin Alert Energy. Joe Cat streaming Dawn Trail, and he stalls by doing a Joe-style chibi doodle of Wookla mod every time she does something cute. I replied to his latest collection of those doodles on his Twitter. Because goddamn, they're hilarious.
Yeah, that's a good call.
Because you like the crying cat on the phone. I like the crying cat with a thumbs up, and he did a crying cat thumbs up book Lamont, and it's amazing.
Nice.
It's just the best.
He's been streaming a lot recently.
I hope you stop feeling dizzy, Nim. Feel better. Lathrina super. Kyle, I didn't do anything. Also, Kyle explains all the stuff he did very much do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think we've both done that, Kyle.
I take credit.
I know Kyle thinks Green Day is real bass, but or basic.
Basic,
bass.
Basic.
And I'm just gonna keep bringing it up.
Mm-hmm.
I can't help myself.
I mean, there's no difference between them and Nickelback. It's the same thing. Look at these two sellouts, same thing.
I'm gonna throw up. I actually felt something in my esophagus when you finished that sentence. But I also can't defend it because they just tried to sell a Green Day Keurig machine, and I don't think I've ever seen a band do something any more embarrassing than that.
Sweet.
Yeah, it's rough, but it's also in line with the quality of their last two albums. So
let them have their retirement. It's fine.
It's got
the legacy for their children.
They've got to have so much money at this point.
Keurig.
They've got to have so much money. Anyway, KLG, thanks for the super. 2 weeks till I'll be on a plane to Florida. Going to be a full week, including the Halloween event at Magic Kingdom. Got to get a corn old fashioned at Epcot so I can taunt my friend's dad with an $18 ice cube. Can't wait to meet everyone.
Wow.
They use very high quality spirits in that drink.
Yes, but the ice cube does dominate the cup. I can see how this could happen. This expression could make it online.
Yes, they also have a very good ice program, though. Their ice is quite high quality.
Their ice program, of course.
Yes. This is where I get fancy, sir. This is where I get fancy.
You do you, man. You do you. I get it. We all have our... I don't think I have one right now. My life is too much
anything
dad
that you're
chaos.
fancy about?
Yeah, I think I've kind of rejected all my fancy.
Yeah, I'm starting to learn about mechanical watches. The difference there is I cannot afford the fancy ones. But that's the lovely thing about cocktails is, a ridiculous cocktail is still something you could realistically buy. You probably shouldn't,
go crazy.
$40, but you can get a really good drink for under $20. So that's why I'm real fancy about that, Kyle. I love good ice. Oh, I love good ice.
It matters, like the quality of your miniatures paint. Maybe
it does matter. Just like what Kyle, I feel like you're avoiding saying is like it matters, like how you prime your minis.
Yeah, well, yes, matters. Priming matters. Yeah, priming does matter. Yeah. That's a good comparison. Priming matters.
Also, chilling your glass before even constructing the drink makes a huge difference. It's all kinds of things we can get into here. Anyway, Jeff, thanks for the 23 months. So late to the party, but I remember playing the Quake 1 demo with the first garage album providing the soundtrack and Not My Idea coming on. That's a little more my generation. I wasn't a Quake guy, but that was that was of the era for sure.
Garbage was a band.
You're not aware of Garbage?
They pick it up weekly outside my house. These sanitation experts.
Yeah, it just seems like a band you would know about is all. That's why they are well known, but it is more
such garbage.
Seems like the kind of band you would know. But okay. Huh. Huh. I'm sure you've heard "Only Happy When It Rains," right?
How's it go?
I'm only happy when it rains.
What about
that's garbage.
Outside My Window, bringing back sweet memories?
I don't know what that is.
That'd be Tina Turner.
Do you think that's a garbage song?
No, that's Tina Turner.
Did you bring up Tina Turner for a reason?
Well, she sings about the rain.
Oh, okay. You know,
and the rain comes down and kiss my face and all that. Lots of songs about rain.
Garbage That the World Is Not Enough theme? I didn't know that. Although that was before I started paying attention to who the hell was doing the James Bond music.
Yeah, okay. It just kind of happened. Yeah, there was an age where you're like, oh, they get a person to do those, and it's like a tie-in thing, and it's a big deal. They got the James Bond.
Once Daniel Craig hit, I had more than enough music knowledge. I started picking up on it. Like, it was like unmistakable when they got Chris Cornell to do that one song. I'm like, oh yeah, Soundgarden guy. I wouldn't. And then Jack White did one of the Bond movies.
I have something very important to show you, Garrett, before we begin our quest. The Final Fantasy devs have been holding out on us since A Realm Reborn, I would assume, because they have this in their file structure and they choose not to share it with us.
When did you get your backpack, by the way?
Oh, we got it at the end of the Endwalker, like the very last quest gave us. Yeah, it's in your styles. Check out the booty shake. There's a booty shake emote that they choose to not give us in a looping manner, and it's right here under these stairs. And she'll just shake her booty all night long on a looping. And they know what they're holding back. And they could give this to all of Limsa. You could sell this for like $15 easy. No problem.
Oh, God.
Look, you got this back end too. Like 15, 10 right here. Sitting on a gold mine.
Yeah. They put it in the game, and then they saw what everybody did with the emotes that they launched with, and they said, "You cannot be trusted.
We can't this can't be a thing. We can't let this happen. It'll be just for this pirate under the staircase."
They don't trust us.
Yeah, I think they should. Build goodwill. Everyone would love it. We're underneath the drowning wench. Like, it's already themed. We're in Limsa. You can give it a quest if you want, if you feel bad about it.
For your mispronunciation before we went live, because I thought it was very funny.
Oh, because I said drowning wrench? Yeah.
Yes. I'm like, that doesn't make any sense. That's not even a little thematic.
Just finding where we're going.
Kyle, you sweet summer child, don't think she's a pirate, says Melanie. We're keeping it PG around here.
Yeah, she's a pirate, yar har and all that.
Yeah.
Her boats are rocking in the salty sea air.
Yeah, exactly.
11:13 is where we're going. 11.
You got to use the drowning wrench in the drowning pool. Oh, is that how you swap out your filter? Okay.
Looks like we are in the classic aft castle. Her aft castle. We're going to the classic aft castle for a quest of Heidelin singing.
That's gonna be it. That's gonna be how you describe a nice rear from now on. You're gonna be like, they got a real nice aft castle, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. Those two ladies are robbing that guy. Yeah, he seems a little flustered, and will be parting with his coin purse shortly.
That warrior light's really putting the ass in aft castle. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, here he is. Here's Yoshi P. Here's Yoshi P Light.
Before Yoshi P Heavy?
Well, Yoshi, he does look good, actually. Look like someone specially requested their outfit got updated. Kona struggling out there in his Charlene robe, but Yoshi P getting the executive treatment, skipping the line.
No. You look at the belt. That's still low res.
Look at the belt. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. If you go from this angle here, it looks all right. He's looking up at me.
The top stuff looks good, but I think it's just because it was.
Yeah, the metal. Simple. The metal isn't new metal. This isn't fresh metal.
Break your fucking pixels tonight. Dallas, you know exactly what you just joined. You know what you did. You know what you did. Thank you for the super.
Why does it have a thing on it? Did it always have a thing on it? What's with the box art on the quest?
What?
The box art on the quest. That's neat, but
give me one
I would have
second
to like
here.
rewind to previous risings to see if that's a thing they always do.
Oh my God, Mel, why would you share this with me? This is ruined forever. Thank you for the super. By the way, Kyle, someone on Reddit called the song "Someone Singing Answers in the Bathroom," and I have to say they're right.
Yeah, but in like a haunting mermaid kind of way. It's otherworldly. It's otherworldly. Also, this song has meaning to me, so it's gonna get a pass because I have.
It doesn't help that we're in Limsa and you can hear the distant sound of water, so it really sounds like someone's like taking just the best shower
in the executive
best shower in their
bathroom
life.
Under the etherite. They're just down in these vents right here under the etherite, just coming up through the cracks. To lean down and listen. Yeah,
they're pampering themselves.
That's beautiful.
They're really getting in there with the conditioner.
It's beautiful, yeah.
Yeah.
And they earned it. Frankly, they earned it. You know who didn't earn it? Freaking Super Smash Bros. That song is stupid. I can't figure out what the hell's. Have you started up Super Smash Bros. On Switch?
No.
You need to watch the opening minute. Like, it is absolutely insane. You know how it used to be that the hand flies and takes some toys out of a box, and it's like,
and it'd be like, bam,
bam, bam, bam, just play some crap. Yeah, like no, it's a full blown like Endwalker song about going into the fires of flames and finding hope. And
well, damn it, dude, that kind of sounds wonderful. Now I want to fire up Smash Bros.
Kirby eats Link, and you're just like, why? What does this song have to do with anything?
Okay,
it's insane.
Fine. Cool. This stream is brought to you by Herbal Essences. Wandering Minstrel says. Of all the coincidences, you will hardly believe it, but I was just this very moment reminiscing of the time you lent me your strength at 12-month past. Those were the salad days back then.
The salad day, yeah, that long ago.
You see, I've again find myself in pressing need of adventurer's aid, just as I did last rising. Oh, if only Tuna and Val were here, I thought to myself, and here you are. Well then, what do you say? Shall we clasp arms once more?
Huzzah.
My thanks. The matter is this. I have been approached by a lady named a yo-yo. A yo-yo? A yo-yo?
Hey, yo-yo.
A yo-yo, I'm going to go with. Who wishes to imprint her own inimitable mark upon the skies above Limsa. I speak, of course, of the fireworks that illuminate these rising nights. Learning of my contribution to previous year's festivities, she has enlisted me to her cause. We already have the ear of the organizing committee. However, Lady Ayoyo has expressed a strong desire to consult with a storied adventurer before finalizing her proposal. Come to the Yellow Jackets guardhouse at the base of the Coral Tower, and I will introduce you.
2 cans of raid.
Says Steel Traveler. Yeah, it's the B forward attack on Pit. That's what we're doing. That's what we're going with. Anytime I see festivities, Kyle, I wince.
Why?
Because on our wedding invitations, we wrote festivities to follow, and we on over 100 invitations misspelt it festivities.
Oh, that's cute. Why would you be sad about that? That's a great misspelling.
It was very embarrassing.
You got to eat, there are tacos and stuff.
We were joking about just leaving it be, but then we reprinted them with the
if I didn't care about spelling already, you didn't upset me. I had a great time. I probably read it correctly. It was a wonderful wedding.
I should have just let it lie. You're right. We still have that 100 stack of the misprints somewhere in the house.
Yeah, let it go, man. Yeah. It was a magical moment.
Make like Elsa. Garrett, thanks for the super. I'll be honest, I prefer the opening song to PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale. I've never played that game.
No, I haven't either. I've played the Nickelodeon one. I've played the DC one. What was that called?
There was a DC one?
Well, it had the DC characters plus Shaggy? Yeah, what was that? What was that weird thing like last year?
That was the Warner Brothers.
Warner Brothers. That's it. Yeah, when
they had Gremlins characters in it.
Wait,
and Katie and I were excited about that.
Listening to the call. Is she?
Multiverses.
Is
That's
she
right.
hiding? Is she downstairs?
What are you? Huh? Oh, yeah. What is going on?
Where is she? Are you down in the pit? Usually
is there a down?
There's a big downstairs. There's a whole training pit down here that's pretty badass.
Oh, this is the same layout as the Arcanist quests. This is where you go down to learn how to summon your Carby, but in a completely different section of Limsa because they Control C, Control V this shit.
I can't blame
there
her.
she is.
Yeah.
Oh, yo-yo. It's downstairs. Thanks. Oh, thanks for another super there, Mel. Here's a nicer thing for me to point out, Garrett. Look at how the boots and lamp swing on the backpack. They didn't do that until the graphics update. Oh, really? Oh, I just assumed that was always happening.
That's cool.
Oh, that's cool.
Freed it up.
Do they sway ever so slightly during idle animation? No. No, they do not. Just when you run. What is it? Oh, yo-yo. So, damn, Garrett missing me, shaming dollar. Did I miss you, shaming Kyle? I'm just going to run a little. All this cutscene loads up.
We need this shaming.
You shut your mouth, Kyle. Ultimate Themes is amazing. Ah, there it is. Sorry I missed that.
Follow me into the fire of flames.
When I hear fire and flames, I think of Dragon Force.
Well, you should listen to this fine ditty because it sounds like we're about to play some Gwent.
I learned how to play Sabacc last night in Star Wars Outlaws.
Oh, they have Sabacc in there? Cool.
Yeah, it's pretty in-depth, too.
Is it numbers plus minus game, or did they...
It is numbers plus minus. You are trying to get Sabacc, which is a pair, but lower pairs are better and will beat higher pairs.
Interesting.
But because it's also Star Wars Outlaws, you can unlock cheats. So you can cheat at the table.
Yeah,
but they're all
absolutely.
They're skill checks.
Nice.
Because you can fail them and then you can get banned from tables. And I'm like, this is actually really well themed.
That's cute.
Anyway, yeah, Katie and I got really into Sabacc last night. We were trying to beat a table we were way too low level for. So, anyway, Wandering Minstrel says, Lydia Yo-Yo, 2 storied adventurers, as promised. Eyes look so much better now.
Yeah, those do look good.
You really notice on the Lalafels too, because they got big eyes. Lessons over the 12 upon ye. Name's a Yo-Yo, Cannoneer class with the Yellow Jackets. It's an honor to have you aboard. I'm going to eventually end up Cockney, Kyle, I promise.
That's okay.
It's going to happen.
Let it flow.
Did I mention that this is the Yellow Jackets who are in charge of this year's festivities? Not only in decorating of these fair laments and streets, but in designing and constructing the fireworks that brighten the skies above them. Lady Yo-Yo here is quite the savant in all matters incendiary and explosive, and so it has fallen to her to formulate a plan for the display's crowning glory. Me and the other lads and lassies of the Cannoneers whipped up a load of lovely little drakes, snakes, and devils for the Moonfire Fair. But Moro the same ain't gonna cut it for the rising. 'Cause it's all about remembering those we lost in the calamity, ain't it? Them and theirs deserving something a mite specialer than a bunch of old bangers. I like old bangers.
Yeah, old bangers, yeah.
Unless we're talking about old sausage. That's not good.
Oh, yeah, I don't want an old sausage. They get all slimy.
No, you want, fresh.
Fresh.
An admirable sentiment, I'm sure. It would not do for our ode to such poignant memories to be aught less than memorable. Let us make this year's rising one that the citizens of this fair realm will not soon forget. Took the words right out of me mouth, dearie. Thing is, having hardly set foot out of Limsa in all me days, I don't reckon I'm best placed to know what's going through the midst of the minds of the citizens of this fair realm. I'm struggling, man.
Just opens a website to the forums.
Takes you to the lodestone. And so you would mind pick an adventurer's brains. One who has journeyed far and wide across this land we love and knows it and its people intimately. I'm going to be honest, Kyle. I thought we were going to go down to one character speaking for a while ago now. Yet before we call upon your particular wisdom, mayhap it would behoove us to seek out a wider range of opinions. Many and more look to the skies come rising night, and the thoughts that run through their minds are no doubt as divisive. Let us learn them. Sounds like a plan. Mind if I join you, dearie? Could do with learning some of those thoughts myself. Right then, where's best to start asking round? Some place a lot of outsiders gather, I reckon. How about we meet in the Aetheryte Plaza, down in the lower decks? While you two are so engaged, allow me to continue our discussions with the organizing committee. Shall await you by the aft castle.
All right, I'm gonna put you. Wait, I'm putting you in charge of me. See if you can pilot me there. I'll be right back.
All right. Yo, I haven't been to Limsa in quite a while, and it is still set to like my home point. And feeling something here in the Limsa music. It's just been a minute. Where the frick am I guiding Kyle? Oh, well, it's lower deck, so he's just going to get left behind. All right, well, you know, that's on him. That's on him. Yeah, but wouldn't it break the follow if I phase through a load wall? Isn't that how that works? Because then there's no one there to follow once the character that you're following phases out. Gotcha. All right, cool. Good to know. Ooh, here he comes. Welcome back, my dude.
Thank you. I'm back.
Had to go through a load wall, so you're on your own.
Okay.
You could also just Aetheryte. It's right here in the main plaza.
Oh, wow. What a cage face. Interesting. Huh. Oh, with the headphones? That's cool. Oh, like, we got techno cage face. I was just eyeing people.
Nothing surprises me anymore. I don't know what's happening at the end of Dawn Trail, but it's techno nuts. All right, buddy.
All right, we got Ayo.
Ayo over here. Ayo. You see them lights down Ocker's Alley, dearie? Decorations for the festival, they are. Every year when the streets are all decked out for the rising, me heart fills with, well, all kinds of feelings. Sorrow, pride, regret. But enough about me. We came here to find out how the other folks feel about it. Let's split up, head down the alley, and ask a few likely-looking customers each. We're on a schedule here, so don't go asking every single soul you see. 4 or 5 should do ye. I'll meet you down by the ferry docks when you're done.
Yar.
Yar,
Man, the
Steve.
cannons.
Gar, Steve.
Okay.
You can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. That's not the right character for this quote.
Were you remarking at the graphics update? Because I really haven't been here since the graphics update. Looks nice.
No.
Yeah. Oh, orbs
I was just
everywhere.
saying that I hadn't been in Limps in a while, and hearing the music is actually kind of making me nostalgic for something I haven't been playing supremely long.
Oh yeah, I was talking about that a while ago.
Yeah.
So
Peter, thanks for the Jammer Super there, bud. I come home from errands and find you two streaming my favorite season event, the one that always makes me a little teary-eyed. Oh hell yeah! Hope it's tears of joy.
all the people we met.
The last year was the first Rising I ever did. It is a very cool in-game event.
Sometimes
there's a good dude to talk to back here. We got Swole Blanket.
Swole Blanket. Wait, where? Oh, I walked right past him. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, last year's was very cool.
The mic will be under attack for some time by one Carthonasi.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, welcome. May I interest you in this fine morning? Information, is it? Well, if you really must know, the whizzing and banging that fills the air of the season always takes me back to the time just before the calamity struck. A great festival was held to celebrate the reformation of the grand companies. People in the streets were hooting and hollering and setting off fire spouts, and all the ships on the bay now bed-decked in maelstrom colors let loose their cannons. I just realized this guy looks like a librarian, but we're just gonna roll with it.
He may have
because you're wearing glasses doesn't mean you're not a salty sailor.
Exactly.
Salty sailors need spectacles too. Seems so foolish now, knowing what was soon to befall us. But all that noise served a purpose nonetheless, drowning out the fear that ever whispered in our ears. It is my firm belief that the rising fireworks serve the same purpose even now. They present a vision of loveliness, of togetherness, that we might forget our fears and be given hope for a brighter future.
Future.
Future. Everything's chrome in the future.
Well, maybe that's why they upgrade their crystal tech.
My favorite future quote is the end of Back to the Future 3. Doc just being schmaltzy and warm. Just the future is what you make of it, so make it a good one. And then the train takes off.
Yeah, I need to rewatch that one. You ever have a movie where someone's in your ear and in your head the whole time? I was watching it for the first time as a kid, and my parents were just trashing it. So my first experience with...
My hot take is Back to the Future 2 is the worst Back to the Future.
A lot of people like that one.
I love 2 from a fun aspect, but I think 3 has a stronger script. 2 is like my fun watch. 1's basically a perfect movie. 2 is flawed, but a fun watch. And 3 is an underdog that deserves more respect, in my opinion. I really like Back to the Future 3. Anyway.
The streets are full of life. The skies are full of fire, and the westerly winds filling our seafaring sails as it does our hearts. I couldn't have picked a better time to come home. You are a sailor too, are ye? Helping with the fireworks, you say? Good on you, lad. I've seen a few memories of back then, if you've an ear to hear 'em. I'm a merchant seaman. Yeah, see? Always sailing hither and thither across the waves. Was just back from a trip to Rosette High when the calamity struck. Everyone was looking up at the sky and that lonesome lantern that hung low in it. Like most folk, I don't remember much of what happened in the days before or after it fell, but I'll never forget those faces. And that's what I love so much about the fireworks. You see the same faces looking up, but this time with a smile. Reminds ye not only of the bad times, but how we got over them. Fireworks just make me think of freedom.
That's your Western brain, Kyle. Western brain. When I think of fantasy fireworks, I think of the dragon firework in Fellowship of the Ring. When I think of fireworks and anything fantasy. Yeah.
Let's do another one.
Yeah. Oh, wait to watch Speaking of Evil at home, Das? Okay. All right. Thanks for the tip. Good. Because there's a lot of movies I want to see in theaters right now. So I could use a free space.
Oh, like as in not worth the price. I was thinking like, it's so quiet that you heard everybody farting and the experience would be better at home.
Oh my God. The dude next to me in Beetlejuice 2 was pouring the candy into his hand and doing that boomer ass. I'm going to shake it every time before I grab a piece. And just the worst. And then he was on his phone for the first 30 minutes, just checking texts and looking on Instagram. And I'm just like, you are the worst. Like you're like the stereotypical awful boomer in the movie theater.
My pet peeve doesn't come up much anymore, but it's itching your windbreaker. Like I knew a lot of old ladies who would they had those windbreaker pants on and they just go shh, 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 shh. The whole damn movie. It drives me insane.
Oh man, I can't say I've ever picked up on that, but I can totally see that being a thing.
Yeah,
because I know the material you're talking about. Yeah. I was even there. I have no idea. I assume his wife, because it was definitely a couple. I was assuming she was the Tim Burton fan, and he was just
shaking
bored.
his candy.
Yeah,
I'll go, but I'm gonna shake my candy the whole time.
I like the candy shaking as like an uncle or a grandfather thing. Like that's like, oh, that puts me in a time and place. That's like, oh, it's Thanksgiving and my uncles are here. Mm-hmm. But in a movie theater, like, oh God, you're the worst. Get out. No, after Michael Keaton showed up, he finally straightened up and actually enjoyed the movie. But yeah, speak to them twice. Only little stuff, but good. Okay. Oh right, you did tell us this. Sorry, Mel. Thank you.
Oh, we'll backtrack and we'll find the goodies on the way back.
Gotcha. Well, hold on. We won't remember what NPCs we talked to.
I can remember. I'll recall. Three.
Listen,
yeah.
I love you, my brother. But
dude with the golden neck brace.
I don't like your chances.
And we'll talk to cat waitress right now.
Okay. All right. Verlin, thanks for the super. Enjoy your vacation, and thank you for representing Back to the Future 3. All right, there. Anything I can do for you? You're asking for people's thoughts on the rise in fireworks? Would have thought a great hero like you would have better things to do with your time. But I suppose that's what makes you a hero, eh? Helping people out whichever way you can, you damn stalling bastard Rain, even down at the Dawn Trail MSQ. Well, I'm like most people, I suppose. I think of those I lost. My parents, most of all. I wonder if they're watching too. Swum up from the bottom of the ethereal sea to see what all the crashing and banging's about. It's complicated, I suppose. I feel sad they're gone, but I'm happy I'm not. And grateful to Battaron for saving me and so many others. Battaron mentioned. Oh, wrong one. I love Battaron, man. If they are watching, I hope they can see me too. See what I'm doing all right, that I'm doing all right for myself. Then they might sleep soundly for another 12 month. This is the most I've ever seen 12-month thrown around in this game, Kyle.
Yeah, well, they can't say year because then they would canonically make something a year, and we'd all have to be concerned about Alphino and Alzane being stuck in the Simpsons space.
I don't think about the passage of time in this game because people are weird about it in the comments.
Battaron bandit.
All right, what's this bonus dialogue?
Yeah, he's got some bonus.
Didn't learn this till long after he'd taken me in, but after the calamity, Battaron banded together some old allies from his mercenary days and a few willing adventurers. They'd go around seeking out people like me who lost everything and try and put them back on their feet. I just made his job easier, drinking myself stupid and puking my guts out into his gutter. Maybe I should get him a little something by a way of thanks. A little more Battaron lore. Yeah, all right, Mel. You know, I'm not gonna say you shouldn't have told me to check that out because I got extra Battaron lore and I'm into that.
Over here, the folks that were watching Dalamud back then ain't with us no more, but they be watching the fireworks too, and I reckon they bring the same smiles to their faces as they do ours.
I was like, what? Where did you go?
Now I realize fireworks will wake the dead.
Kyle's well, now you're gonna remember Swole Blanket. So.
Yeah, Swole Blanket also has a quest.
You're welcome.
So I think
he might not work.
Yeah, I don't think we can talk to Swole Blanket.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Maybe if we had completed his quest.
He's asking for Earth Shards. I probably have 10 Earth Shards. Wait, no, that's the reward.
Kyle demonstrating his memory.
Look at this memory.
I'm I'm just gonna let him have it. Good job, buddy.
Thank you.
Good job. I'm working on shutting up.
Down.
I'm working on it. I hate that I can't jump this. I want to jump this so bad. This little corner.
Is it?
As long as I've been playing Final Fantasy XIV, I've wanted to jump this corner.
Wait.
Kyle, I know where we're going, by the way.
You know where we're going? Okay.
Yes, it's over here.
All right, I'm following you.
Part of the reason I was telling you about this corner, because it's in this direction. But this corner, as long as I've been playing this game, I want to jump this corner.
Is there... Huh.
I spent a lot of time in Hawker's Alley, or at least used to.
Yeah.
So. Anyway, we want to go talk to the misty-eyed stargazer.
The misty-eyed stargazer.
Give me your best misty-eyed platinum blonde.
I think it just sounded like me, but kind of sad. Those classifiers don't evoke anything. Can you see them too, my love? You're involved with the fireworks? I know you want to know what I'm thinking of them. Well, just now I was wondering if they can be seen as far from in that offing? Do you know? Offing?
Away?
I see. The reason I ask is my husband is out there now. He's meant to be back by the rising night, but it seems the tide didn't turn in his favor. He was so looking forward to the fireworks. I do hope that he can see them from where he is, that we can share them together, no matter how far apart we might be. That is my only request of you, that you make the finale as bright and boisterous as you can, that all those who cannot be together this rising might still share it in this message. There are many like me who cannot be with their loved ones this rising, whether by chance or by tragedy. It is the fireworks that bring them together. So the louder and brighter they are, the better. I spent many a New Year's watching the World of Warcraft fireworks.
Dude, yeah, same. When I was in LA,
yeah,
I couldn't afford jack. I'd load it up and I'd have Azeroth going, and then I would open the window because the park across the street in Sherman Oaks, families would come with a bunch of just like store-bought fireworks and just set them off. That was my New Year's and 4th of July when I lived in LA. And that was, the old salad days.
Animal Crossing fireworks, yeah. Where am I going?
So I want to go to the Arcanist Guild.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, shout out to the family of strangers. I'd always come across multiple nice families in the park in Sherman Oaks for holidays when I was missing home. Yeah, they have a bunch of pyros. Loved them.
Destinate.
Nothing makes a Floridian feel at home than store-bought explosives that you probably shouldn't be using in the location you're currently in.
Well, at least they're open year-round. Like Crazy Tom's or whatever that is.
Sky King.
Yes, Sky King. Oh, my God.
Sorry to keep you waiting, dearie. So, what did you find out? Same here. Was half expecting him to just be like looking at the pretty lights, but it seems the feeling runs a lot deeper than that. This is just anyone who hasn't played 14 before asking someone who does play, like, oh, you just play the game because it's like pretty and you like to fight things, and then the lights dim and you look deep into their soul and you tell them no, it changes you. The memories of the calamity still sit heavy in their hearts, but the rising fireworks go some way to lifting that weight. So, any ideas for the grand display? What kind of thing did you reckon help lift those spirits the most? Well, one feels like a cop-out.
Why? I mean, that's basically what people wanted.
Yeah, but it's just grand of like, look, make it big and loud. Like,
yeah, but they were
everyone's poured out their heart and soul to us.
As long as it's big and loud, the dead will be into it, the living will be into it, the lovers will be into it. There wasn't a single person outside of the lady who barfed in Batteron's gutters.
I mean, I think you might be headcanoning your delivery different than I'm headcanoning my delivery.
What?
It's like 2 and 3 feel like you're taking into account the depth of the responses you got to this point, and the first one to me is just like, woo, go big, hell yeah.
No, this would be like a sweet whisper in her ear. I'd bend over and be like something grand and flashy.
Oh, well, you do you.
All right.
I'm going option 3.
Wake the dead. Overrun Limsa with undying.
No, Kyle, no.
Summon forth the spirits of old.
No, Kyle, stop it.
Extra calamity.
Oh my god.
Calamity extra. The gods themselves.
I know what the Saint Eaters who basically got a zombie story in Final Fantasy, but
I can do anything I want. The gods are dead and I killed them.
Stop this, man. Valgoth is drunk with power. Alert the Yellow Jackets. Anyway, I got hope for the future, eh? That ain't a bad idea. Reminding folk that however dark the night, dawn is just around the corner.
That'll do the job, all right. Oh, sorry. Did you have more? Okay. Ain't a Lorenzen among us who ain't got a drop of pirate blood in their veins. Lighting up the skies with buccaneers abandon would be just the way to put our own stamp on this year's festival.
And then Ayo continues. The Rising ain't just about mourning those we lost after all. It's about remembering the struggles of those who survived to steer us to a brighter future. Hi, that's it. That's what Limsa needs this Rising.
This raining.
I like fireworks on a rainy night because the rain does crazy shit with the lights. Like the way the light reflects through the rain when they explode. Ships, cannons, a departure salute. Not just for the fallen, but for those setting sail for unknown shores. A vision of the past and of the future. And oh, bleeding armada filling Galadian Bay, lighting up the very heavens. Who wouldn't want to watch that? Hell yeah. Warrior of Lights will look at this and just think, hell yeah. That's settled then. Oh, the minstrel's gonna love it. I said he'd be up by the F Castle, right? I'll see you there. Yar. Mel, thank you for the super. That says, Val, I have gunpowder and crystals. We can make a primal.
We can do it. If we believe hard enough, we can put on the
Just
best
think about Grandpa.
ever. No Asian tricks.
Just think about Grandpa. Pray to Grandpa, kids.
I mean, we are free to make all the primals we want. That's what it taught me. The code is easy and available.
Use them as a fuel source now.
Yeah, yeah.
How do you think you're going to get your Cybertruck running in Eorzea? You shove some primals in the engine.
Start my car up. No problem.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's a lot of those
Pixie
around
Hawk,
here
thanks
now.
for the 3 months. At Garrett, in 2017, I made Battaron blush. Valentine quest to get the Dote emote you had to use on Adventure Guild leaders. If 3x on him, it was awesome. Ooh.
Oh, Dote.
Missed out.
Oh, man. Yeah, I don't have Dote. I did get this. Hey, Garrett. Garrett, check this out. Check out this emote out that I just got.
What? What the shit? Where is that from?
You get it from Varian Dungeons.
Oh! That is sure. That's sure an emote, my dude.
It's ridiculous. I love how you charge it up. I love how you gotta get it going.
That is an emote.
You gotta rev the engine.
Wow. Yeah, I mean that's a Kyle ass emote if I ever saw one. I love that for you. Our intrepid adventurer returns and positively bursting. He's busting, yo. With inspiration, I take it? I see. A traditional seafaring salute, not only to the memories of the fallen, but to the future fortune of those who follow in their wake. A most fitting proposal, I'm sure. Thanks, the both of you. But our work ain't done yet. There's a lot needs sorting out before we can put this idea into action. So much to do, so little time. I get it. It's because she's little.
Yeah.
If you wouldn't mind helping us a little longer, dearie, I'd be in your forever in your debt. Let me know when you've got your loins good and girded.
Because the blast.
That's how I'm going to ask Kyle if he's ready for me.
Are your loins good and girded?
Are your loins good and girded, Kyle? Are they? Are they good to go?
This 12-month.
What are you waiting for? The salad days to return?
Brushed
thanks
up.
for re-upping your membership. We who are about to set sail salute you. That is the worst retitle of an AC/DC song I've ever seen.
What? No, we are about to die who salute you, right, Gladiator? What's AC/DC?
For those about to rock, we salute you.
Oh. So who was first? Probably the Gladiators, if they actually said that.
The movie was definitely post AC/DC.
Yes, but where did they get it from?
Is someone translating a dead language and trying to make it sound cooler?
Okay, yeah, looks like we got some Latin or something. I won't pretend to be educated about this. I saw it in a movie.
We're gonna wake the Greek nerds, Kyle. It's gonna happen.
Is it the Greek nerds? I don't know.
They're gonna come swinging in.
I got an F in Latin. It looked like English.
I don't even know why you bothered taking it.
They made me.
Oh, that's right. I think we've had this discussion.
Yeah, they made me.
Yeah. Right then, let's get started, shall we, dearie? The plan is we're going to line up an old fleet of ships across the bay, drop so many apostrophes it's impossible to read, and have them fire a broadside across the sky. But before we go about finding our fleet, we need to get the plan approved by the organizing committee, and that means convincing Commodore Rayner. Oh, Jimmy. I'll take the lead, but I ain't exactly got the silverest tongue nor much experience nobbling with the higher-ups. If you two see me struggling, put in a word, won't ye? Of course, milady. Your cause is ours. Milady is forever ruined. Thank you, me dears. Together, then, to the Coral Tower.
Maybe they're taking it back. To the Coral Tower.
Hell, Jimmy. I miss listening to Terrans talk.
Yeah, StarCraft.
Make something new with StarCraft, you bastards.
Well, everyone's sitting on their properties to the great property reckoning where all the properties are reborn.
They should just have characters and whatever that. Stormgate. They should have like Schmlainer
and Shrikes.
And Shrikes, and just get the exact same voice actors.
And
I'd be into that.
Caracant.
That might get me to play that, although probably not gonna. Especially now that I've seen Deadlock, I think that's where my tryhard might go next.
Well, the reviews aren't good on old Stormgate. They've got some weird monetization things going on.
The only takes I've seen on it so far have been Day 9's, and I tend to see eye to eye with Day 9. So
yeah, he's got a good.
He didn't love it.
Good review to it.
Anyway, Wandering Minstrel continues. Last I had the privilege of meeting with the Commodore was around the time of the calamity. I had been arrested for conspiracy to incite rebellion. Naturally, it was all a misunderstanding. I didn't throw a brick through that Starbucks window. Some other scurrilous soul had been singing songs of sedition. If not for Rayner and his relentless pursuit of the truth, I might still be lingering in the brig. He is a shrewd investigator who will brook no equivocation. Shall we then? A likely story, Mr. Yoshi. We'll see. Commodore Norrington, you look so anime.
Want to make the rise and display special, I can fathom, but the sheer scare of this proposal is beyond anything I imagined. Ayo. Need I remind you that the first duty of the Yellow Jackets is to keep the peace? Filling the bay with ships will not only disturb the daily workings of the harbor, but it's sure to foment agitation amongst the commons. Knowing this, do you still mean to persevere with this outlandish plan?
I do, Commander. Every Lamensin art, every Eorzean art still bears the scars of the calamity. All that loss, that hardship, that struggle, it cut deep. But the Horizon ain't just about looking to the past. It's about looking to the future too. And if it's our duty to watch over folk,
keep 'em on the straight and narrow like. I reckon it's our duty to see 'em off on another year's journey too.
Oh, I'm feeling things. Well put. I accept your invitation, Pure, but what of the logistics? I trust you have a plan as to who exactly will be providing and paying for this fleet of yours.
Yes, Commander. We're going to petition the Maelstrom for the flagship and the rest from, the Black Sails.
Heavens forfend.
I was waiting for the text bubble to show up and it never did. Well played, sir. Well done. Oh, of course, one is wont to forget that those buccaneering souls remain bound to serve the Maelstrom in times of necessity. Lady Oyoyo would have us parley with the 3 great pirate captains and remind them of their civic duty, it seems. Aye, that's right. The pirates answered the Admiral's call back when the moon was fallen, fought and died at Cartano, same as the rest of us. When they hear about our plan to salute all those who fell and all those who didn't, I don't doubt they'll answer the call again.
I wish you all the luck in the world in recruiting those rogues to your cause. You shall need it. Very well then, allow me to arrange the parley. Should you succeed in this feat, you may consider all my remaining doubts answered. I bid you remember that you go and speak with the pirates, lawless marauders all. Pray that you do not stay or say aught to offend them, lest we find ourselves with a mutiny on our hands.
Sir, I could kill every pirate on that ship.
I shall have...
I'm a murder machine.
They're resistant to earth, just so you know. I shall have the Maelstrom summon the leaders of the 3 factions to the anchor yard. Pray, go there and complete your preparations.
Yar.
How did I get here?
Speak with the wandering minstrel.
Oh.
No, now let's speak with the Oyoyo.
Yeah, I think it was catching up.
Yeah. Yeah. Smell, thanks for the super. Now, I need to point out that the minstrel doesn't say some scurrilous soul. He says some other scurrilous soul, which means he thinks he is scurrilous too. It amuses me deeply. That is a good pickup on the writing. Did not notice that. Cheers for sticking with me, lads. I hope I can count on your support in the next set of negotiations and all. Of course, my lady. Alas, previously it's a milady, now he's going Milo. All right. I fear the captains, those far-famed scourges of the sea, will prove rather less biddable partners than Commodore Rayner did. While Roswin of the Sanguine Sirens may be swayed by emotion, Carvalane of the Kraken's Arm is a much more mercenary mind. The executioners, meanwhile, value honor and glory above all else.
All right,
if there is aught that unites them. Sorry, what?
I'm screen capping that just in case, the quiz happens later.
Let's argue with passion that we might inflame theirs. If it's passion you're after, I've got that in bleeding bucket loads. It's coming out me aft castle.
I hate that expression. I'm not a fan of bleeding bucket loads.
But I might need you two to jump in again, case me tongue decides to tie itself in an half each. Just say the first thing that comes to your heads and I'll pick up after. That's how Kyle and I stream.
Yep. Someone can pick up after.
Come on then, dearies. Let's head on over to the anchor yard and get this parlay started. Osly parsnips. I could watch Pirates again. I bet that has a good 4K transfer.
I mean, it's pretty practical.
Although,
see it happen.
some of that would be down to what resolution do they output the VFX shots to, which is the issue with a lot of modern films.
But it's well lit, like it's a crafted movie.
It's part of why the Jaws and the Alien transfers look incredible in 4K, because everything was in lens.
But didn't you tell me Jurassic Park was bad?
Jurassic Park is bad, and part of that is because of the resolution that the effects were put out at. But also, it's just not a great transfer. They just didn't really put a lot of effort into it. It doesn't look great.
Yeah, maybe.
And then I've talked to you about James Cameron and how he's getting rid of
James,
all film grain with AI.
James Cameron is just he's doing him. He always has been. Just kind of aligned with what we wanted for a while.
I just want a meticulous film transfer of Terminator 2 so bad, and I'm never gonna get it because James Cameron just wants to muck it all up.
I never look back. Oh, hey, it's Joey Stormblood, right? Isn't that Joey Stormblood?
Joey Stormblood?
Yeah, the guy we got on the boat to go to Stormblood too.
Yes, it is. I'm catching up. I don't remember the lady. I remember Robin Mask.
I think she's part of one of the job quests.
Thanks for coming. The reason we asked you here is... Aye, the Maelstrom summons laid it out for us loud and clear. You want us to help you with the rising fireworks. And the answer is no. When me sirens fire a broadside, it's to send our enemies to the bottom of the briny, not to paint pretty pictures in the sky for drylanders to gawp at. We've better things to do with our time.
'Tis a rare occasion to be sure, but I find my opinions aligned with that of Roswins.
I was just going with Roswin.
Our time is precious, as I am sure is yours. Let us hasten to draw these discussions to a close. I shall put it bluntly, I see no profit in this endeavor for myself or my men. So unless there is anything else... Here we go. Okay, yeah. All right, I'm opening my folder. Okay, so we're currently talking to Calvarian, right? The Kraken's arm is much more of a mercenary mind, so let's give him the money. He wants money.
This is Carvalane?
Yeah, Carvalane.
Okay, yeah, the top one, coin. Bottom.
Well, yeah, bottom is actually kind of like, hey.
People are shipping.
Hey, you two. What's up? You're both pirates.
Get a load of that, Aft Castle. I'm going top. You do you.
I did not come here to be insulted. If you know of a method by which the Krakens might stand to gain from this, then that I do not, then state it. Or else hold your tongue. Or better yet, allow me to hold it for you.
The sheer scale of the spectacle we propose would no doubt draw all the lords and ladies of the realm to gather in the city, personages of high renown and deep pockets. Aye, and if they saw you lot working with the Maelstrom. Oh my God, I got nothing, man. I don't know how to sentence this. It'd do wonders for your public image. Folks who normally wouldn't touch a pirate with a barge poled be queuing up to do business with ye.
Okay, a barge pole, I believe, is the stick you use to bring in a ship, like to hook it and drag it in. So a 10-foot pole is essentially the expression here.
I could roll with that one.
Okay. All right. What was it? The working and in with the maelstrom?
It was the two instances of and immediately following each other, conjoining things that I didn't feel needed conjoining.
I see.
Yeah. Anyway, hit me, Carvalane.
I do believe you have a point. Poorly phrased though it might be, to win legitimate business, one must project the image of legitimate businessmen.
Project?
Is
the wrong emphasis on the wrong syllable.
I just get so confused.
Sod your image, and sod anyone who's too lily-livered to trade with us. They can stick their barge poles up their backsides. What's in it for these sirens? What'd you notate about the sirens?
They're
Kyle?
swayed by emotion. Cavaliers, then don't you want to be together?
Wow, they're just. Oh well, now I need to know.
Yeah, now we need to know. Let's lay it out. Lay it out.
All right. The game has brought it up too many times. What? Okay, we're just gonna. What are you trying to imply? I'd rather cut me arse off with a rusty cutlass than have to spend another minute in that preening pissant's company. Me and my girls are proper pirates. The sanguine sirens ain't all about the pirating life, though, are ye? Ye run almouses for the sick and injured, and those with children keep themselves busy with odd jobs such as come their way. Them's your hunters, and the folk who are drawn to the city to see the grand display your quarry. I see where you're going with this. Get the girls to set up stalls selling food and grog and the like, and they'd make a killing, providing they had all the right permits from the Yellow Jackets. You're a shrewd one, you. Maybe I could lend them and myself. They do say the best way to a man's art is through his stum. What of the executioners? There is no dishonor in linking arms with Admiral Merweb and the Maelstrom, surely.
The executioners, meanwhile, value honor and glory above all else.
I don't think there's a wrong answer, by the way, my friend.
No, but it's still fun to pretend to play along. Check my notes under my gauntlet.
Hit me, Hastweb.
You, Yellow Jacket, I want you to tell me one thing and tell it true. This is Limza Lominza, the greatest port in all the realm. Ye could find this fleet of yours without our help. Yet you've come here begging for it. Why?
Because I reckon you're the ones who need the rising most. The black sails only came together because of Cartnell. Ye could have upped anchor and sailed off into the sunset, but no, ye fought like demons on those cursed flats, made heroes of yourselves and martyrs. The way I see it, it's only right that those that lost the most, when they stood to gain the least, should be the ones to fire the salute to the departed. And a salute to the departing, too. The calamity changed the lives of your pirates more than anyone. If anyone should be celebrating new beginnings, it's those whose new beginnings already begun. Began.
Now guess.
Begun.
So it's all for your own good, is it? I'm heading back to Australia. Send word when you've hammered out the details of this display of yours. We'll see what we can do.
God damn you. I still have text to get through. Aye, aye. Good day, Captain.
Looked like Australia.
It wasn't even that hard to read. It was Ask Alicia.
So I get by. My reading is just flashcards for me. I see words, and if I know them, I'm good for the most part. Sometimes flashcards look like other cards.
Context clues, Kyle. We need to talk about context clues. You're in a game where Australia doesn't
exist.
exist.
Go to boats. The boats go to Australia. They're pirates. I'm sure pirates were in Australia.
Can't rightly say no to you now, can I? We lost a lot of good people back in Cartno. Let's send them off. Send them all off with a bloody great bang.
Might take away some of the power of our conversation and the fireworks already going. I will join you on one condition. That is that you... What's that word?
That you...
Reminiscence? Reminiscence of trauma past?
You never heard reminiscence?
Of trauma
past? Reminisced?
Yeah. Like the essence of your reminiscing. You do not make a shameful spectacle of yourself. Pray, do not. Someone turn those down. Pray, do not force me to restrain you again.
I never forced you to do nothing. You'll keep your hands off me if you want to keep them, you randy bastard. Lines I never thought I'd read to my friend.
Randy bastard. Quite the fragile flower, isn't she? Well then, I bid you adieu. My ships will not ready themselves.
We're still in a scene here. That's exactly what I was thinking, Domino. Anytime I see that word, I just do I make you randy, baby?
And as they beginneth to play the grab ass, we too take our parts on the stage.
I haven't heard the term grab ass in so long. It's such a good term. Just oh man. This is now going to be in my vocabulary for the next month.
Yeah, you're just going to try it out for a little bit.
Oh, you used to use it a lot when I worked in a kitchen because grab ass was constantly happening.
Yeah.
Just waiters and waitresses, man, they just can't stop. Just never go to dry goods or check the supply closet if you can't find two people.
I was in theater, man. Like it just
don't do it.
Yeah.
Freaking dry goods. There's open potatoes there. What are you doing? Hey yo, what's up? And breathe. God, I was so nervous I could already speak. Thanks so much for chipping in when you did. Could have never gotten them on our side without ye. Right then, time to put the finishing touches on this plan of mine. It's gonna be wonderful. I just knew it. Oh, and about your reward. I've given it to the minstrel. You can grab it from him. To new beginnings, lad, and may the navigator's breath ever fill your sails. Grimbo says, oh, theater comment is real.
Yeah. It happened. What's Sid doing? Why can't he up with this?
What?
Like Sid, like getting in the airship.
Why did that make you think of this?
Oh, I've just seen the fireworks go off. They're quite impressive. I think it's taking away a little drama of the, trying to put together the fireworks show right now. But hey, letting it happen. But also, we got pirates involved. But I think us up in an airship, throwing fireworks out the side of the Enterprise, it'd be a good time.
I can show you the world. Sid is not allowed to help. He still has amnesia at level 15. Okay.
What?
It's all settled then.
Why? What? Level 15?
I think you can do this quest if you're level 15.
Oh, yeah, they do. Yeah, so that's why they kind of got to work with all the class quest kind of people that are available around town and stuff.
I'm a minstrel.
Huh. Yeah, interesting.
You did a great service, my friend, both for Lady Ayoyo and for all those who love the Rising, myself included. For that, I shall be ever grateful. I expect it shall... God, so loud. I even have my sound effects turned lower. I expect it shall be some hours before preparations for the grand finale are complete. Mayhap we could wait together. Sure.
Hang on, we're having requests of buffering. Oh, we're back. Okay, all right.
No.
Waiting for fireworks.
Cutscene, friend.
No, that's a Dawn Trail sized crowd.
It could be bigger. We've seen bigger crowds in Dawn Trail.
It could be.
They have the tech. We've seen it. It's possible.
It's a sizable crowd.
While we wait, would you care to hear a verse that has lately come to me? It's a song of celebration, of encouragement for all those who sail for unknown shores. Pray, Lend me your ears.
Oh, God.
Oh, God, no, Yoshi P. He's in the moon again.
You're giving me flashbacks to my saddest 14 memories. How Dawn Trail themed.
I could just reach up and take a bite out of it.
Are you Don Knotzing me, Kyle?
Well, no, it's the other guy from Christmas Story, but they all kind of talk like that back then. They were all on the back of the throat. Like they're eating two big sausages at all times, back from the dentist.
Okay. Anywho, greetings, Warrior of Light. This is a world that exists outside your reality. Could it be a dream? A flight of fancy conjured by your weary mind? Perhaps. Or perhaps not. It's a pleasure to meet you again, as I have in the past. I've beckoned you here that I might express my gratitude. The road we have walked has been long and winding, full of perils and pitfalls, but we've enjoyed every step in your company. We hope that you feel the same about this last great leap. With every adventure we undertake, the longer the legacy we leave behind us. Yet a lengthy history need not mean a foreshortened future. Many adventures yet await. We shall continue to chart a course into the greater unknown, one that takes in all the diverse wonders this wide world has to offer, that your legacy might grow ever greater. To be certain, it would be a less trying task to sleepwalk ever onward down the same well-furrowed path, yet to venture down paths untrodden, believing in the bright and glorious future that lies beyond them is by far the more rewarding. This is the gift that we wish to deliver unto you, the gift of adventure. And we pray with all our hearts that you will continue to walk with us. We thank you for joining us on this journey, heretofore and hereafter. Now the time has come for this vision to end. Time for your eyes to open from this waking dream. One cannot know what fills the hearts and minds of those who look to the sky this rising night. Perhaps you and I will see very different images in those explosions of light and color. But one thing I know for certain, that right here, right now, we look to the same sky. And though the paths that lay ahead of us may lead in very different directions, sometime, someplace, they shall cross again. Thanks, boss.
I love the meta commentary of those moments.
It's almost time for the display to begin. The consummation not only of our labors, but of the thoughts and prayers of the people of this fair city, and maybe even those 2 pirates that we were forcing to flirt. A salute for the departed, and for those who set sail into unknown waters. Many adventures yet await you, my friend. May the navigator's breath ever fill your sails. Or whatever. I don't pay your sub. Hero shot for the minstrel there.
Yeah.
From eastern sea to eastern sky, the sacred sun ascends. And voice stir of wind of waves of ropes of sails of friends, who like the golden light of dawn that streams across the sea, set sunlight sail for foreign lands, may fortune follow thee. Oh, you're going to make me keep speaking in rhyme, aren't you?
Yep, do it.
Her journey done, so sinks the sun below the western waves, and memory stir of friends of yore asleep in watchful graves. You bastard. Let not our voices raised in song disturb your endless sleep, but join us in chorus, and you dream among the deep. An excerpt from an ancient mariner's song. Totally not something we intentionally wrote to tie in with your thoughts of Endwalker being over. A prayer for the safe return of those who sail over the far horizon, and for the peace of those who sleep beneath those same eternal waves. It concludes with a wish that the voices of those whose spirits are stirred in anticipation of new adventure reach the ears of those whose adventures ended too soon, that they might be united as one. A fitting sentiment for the rising, methinks. And so I offer you my own heartfelt wish that even should your adventures carry you beyond the far-flung horizon of this wide world, we should meet once more in a 12 months' time and look upon the same sky together.
That was a nice shot.
Yeah. Pretty. Good use of emotes, chat. Good use.
Joining the show.
Get my wind-up cry all!
She's not been brushed off in the face. What? What? She is not to be brushed off in the face of danger. Stay sub, please. I didn't get that vibe.
that's always in my head when doing this.
Yeah. But
Please
such adventures we have to I think Emmett was way worse than anything they could possibly do in this whole game.
Yeah, but it was voice acted in Emmett's voice, so I liked it more.
Okay.
Do you understand all the cool shit ahead of you? Could you even imagine skipping it? Stay subbed, heathen.
Enjoy the sea breeze a while? Oh, can you just kick it here and watch the fireworks? Wait, your footsteps approach, you turn and see? Wait, what am I doing? What have I done? What's
happening here?
I don't know. I clicked the thing on the ground. Do you have a thing on the ground?
Hey, drowning wench, I'm going top.
It's like
you can just talk to people.
Oh, okay. It's like the old, like reading the notes or anything like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, let's make our way down then.
Yeah, I'm doing battering.
That was going to be awkward. Him and I don't really have a relationship.
Character that hasn't shown up since Realm Reborn. If it ain't me old pal Tuna. And Val, hey, you started in the wrong city. You're to beg the old bird for guidance too, are ye? I don't know what to do with that word.
Oh, it was the cat who barfed in the gutter.
Oh,
that was her name. I don't know her name either.
You met good old Dobjib down in Ucker's Alley, eh? I sent her to pick up some stock for the wench. But did you know what she brought me back? Only a bottle of bleeding Bacchus. Paid for it out of her own pocket, she did, to thank me again for saving her life. Don't know why she's so hung up on it. The girl's paid me back 100 times over. with all their hard work over the years. Felt a bit bad accepting it, like, but, well, a bottle of Bacchus is a bottle of Bacchus. Reckon it's you we should be thanking anyway for that marvelous display. Wow, he looks different up close now.
Man, look at that brow.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, the ships in the harbor, the fire in the sky, it brought back a lot of memories. Some good, some bad, but every one of them well worth remembering. And we ain't done making them yet. You'll be off on your next adventure soon enough, I wager. Well, you can't rightly be striding out on an empty stomach now, can ye? Come on up to the winch, and we'll fill your belly. Maybe you'll actually finish this damn expansion before the first patch drops. Try something different for a change, you stolen landlubber.
Not gonna happen.
Nah, it ain't.
Isn't it October? October, I think, is.
I don't know if we only do like 4 or 5 videos.
That's true. Could, we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
I'm gonna enjoy the sea breeze. Something about Bismarck.
Bismarck. Yeah. We'll see. We'll see. There's official Rainer art in the channel. We'll have to check that out, Vigil. All right, who are you doing next? Bismarck? Head chef of the Bismarck? Hurdy.
If you're capable.
I come to feel Limeline's breath on me face, only to find the faithless bosom whispering of the ear of another. Hold there, near adventurer. Well, Giorgio told me about danger.
I don't know what you're saying because he knows me. I'm a cook. I've cooked before with this man.
Here we you to think further version display. Yours been singing your verses from the fisherman's burden and the curvature.
Wow.
Surprise to you. Limbs as a smur place laird. Earlier darkers burr I dern see the village records of Servaler in the Bismarck. Further it's over the furnace, further wind is sure to the sure. Or clerp the urns and there's who terp the cusps or touch the thirsty. Spurs an adventurer like you made a do the stir is coming and going as the air. But stuck around the city forever and your sea. The jerkets ain't just for your they're true friends of the Kermit folk. Earlier was a returner before the calamity struck, you know.
The calamity.
Master the thing for fireworks. Every time they come back from their wanderings, they lured her down with the underwear, the spirits and spinners, they pick her up from goods nowhere. Day and night, you see down in the market word, beaming the sunny smiles, or the every person by trying her damnedest to floor they serve. Enjoy the work.
This is working.
You can't laugh.
It's working too well.
Every girl when through the mood for, and she learns to burst. I can't get through it if you laugh.
Oh, it's a tragedy. It's a tragedy.
You don't laugh at the bird. It's not a laughing murder.
It's just the kilometer. Please be mindful of the kilometer.
They're the really lost them, the way she tears it. It's worth the calamity burning all in her memory. They fall straight through. Couldn't remember their face nor their name. But she never forgot the fireworks. The amount of gunpowder that went through her over the years. She couldn't help learning about it and making those things go burn. And apprentice, I'm losing it, man.
It's okay. You got it. I think he's almost done.
Was a current and earth later, and she was a yearly jerker. So when he heard the worthy ones would be put in charge of the rules and display, I knew she'd be the first to volunteer. The rules and the fireworks, they meant a lot to her. And as a firm, they meant a lot to me. So thank you.
Well done. Well done.
This is the type of experience you can only get on a grinding gear stream.
God. That's canonical now. I'll never read him normal again. Oh, that poor man has sat through how many levels of me cooking, and I never knew. 30 levels of cooking, and I never knew. That's the Durlamert just got me.
You endure my reading.
Oh my goodness. Oh my God.
I apologize, Nani. I hope you can breathe now. Mel supered, Silent Mike, and I demand that you level Culinarian and do all the quests in that voice, Garrett.
Oh
my God.
I think only at 50, right? He'd probably kick you out and tell you to go somewhere else, right?
Kura supered, we have a serious problem. Mel supered, this is both sweet and possibly the longest of these spiels. Garrett, are you regretting the voice yet? I regret nothing.
It works so well, but it did go on.
It's easier to do with someone who does the dropping off half of the freaking words for pirate speak.
It did work out.
Yeah. Silent Mike supered, no message. Just thank you for that performance.
Very well done. Very well done. And
you are welcome. You are very welcome. Next. What heartfelt quest text can we absolutely strip all meaning from next?
Oh, the Admiral herself.
Oh shit, Merwib. Hell yeah. Tuna, Val, this is a coincidence. Raynor was just telling me of the role you played in putting the display together. I'm sure all those who gathered in my city to witness it were as moved as I. A salute to all those who set sail for new adventures. It shall surely resound in their hearts and give them strength and courage in the year to come. We need Kyle's JFK voice. Is that what you're requesting?
I don't even remember why it happened.
Not in the taste, Kyle.
I don't remember why it happened. I'm trying to think of like why it happened in that room. I think the fish dude showed up, right? And for some reason, why did I do that voice? We had Nanamo there, and we were in her office.
You did that voice the first time for President Dragon.
No, President Dragon was a whole different thing because that was Razat.
Oh.
I think she was talking about the moon. I think she said something along the lines of like, we choose to go to the moon or something like that.
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah.
That's why.
Yeah.
Yep. And a salute to the fallen too, was it not? Many and more lost their lives on the fields of Cartano, the men and women of the Black Sails chief among them. I thank you for giving those who survived them this chance to put their grief to more productive ends. I thank you for giving the celebrations an unmistakable touch of salt, too. I'm assuming you didn't get that line.
No, I got a touch of salt.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I figured that was like because I claimed Limsa.
It would be a nice, personal nod to you, but no, it didn't happen.
This year's rising was not merely in Limsa, but of her. I look forward to seeing how future host cities follow our example.
Oh, she's referencing that we got the pirates to do it.
Oh, gotcha. But for now, let us focus on the present. I'm sure I have kept you from your business for far too long already, and I must return to mine. I must offer my prayer to Limlane and be on my way. Fare you well, Valentuna. I wish you both safe voyages for the year to come. May the navigator's breath ever fill your sails. You're easily the coolest world leader. Oh, Captain, my captain.
I mean, it's a good remark that she can't be used everywhere because she is combat ready. So her presence on the battlefield would mean like, why doesn't she just shoot him would be in our heads the whole time. Whereas like Nanamo's there and we're like, no one's going to get shot. We have to talk. The acting captain of the Bloody Executioners. Oh, it's frickin' the bad influence on a Manolane. Sidcard, yeah. Sickard.
I don't remember the voice either of us.
I'll if it ain't me old mate Val and Tuna, I heard you had a hand in the fireworks, but I thought you'd be long gone by now. I'm glad you stuck around, though. Give me a chance to thank you. For getting the executioners involved. Like, can't say you didn't run us ragged again. The whole fleet loaded up with 10 tons of fire sand and ready to sail at a moment's notice. But it was well worth it in the end. Aye, there's nothing a pirate enjoys more than being a bit of old pyrotechnics. The perfect send-off for shipmates past and present. Even got me in the guts, so it did. Most rising I spent at the bottom of a flagon, thinking of those we lost and salting my grog. But this salute only got gone and put wind in my sails. I'm up and anchor tomorrow to search for an island sanctuary of me own, somewhere to bury my booty. Wish me luck, Valentuna. May Limland's breath ever blow at your back. Play Island Sanctuary. I put treasure in there. What that was the Gabu time, right? Where he was on the boat and there was the dude that came out in his pajamas and Merle Webb was like, "This is gun executioner," and she shot her gun and
yeah, that was 5-4.
Yeah, it was Shadowbringers, right?
Yeah, before Endwalker. I loved that patch. I absolutely adored that patch. It was like made for me and me alone.
Oh,
like as much as I didn't like 5-1 is how much I loved 5-4.
Death penalty, yes.
Dirk! Dirk is back.
Dirk?
Sorry, I'm ahead of you.
Click Dirk. Option. Good old Dirk. God amongst man.
I knew it was you. I could tell it from your bearing. Forgive me. It gladdens me that our paths should cross again, of course. And yet I find myself somewhat lost for words. Are you well? What brings you here?
Fireworks.
Is that so? I should have known it. It is very much like you to help others fulfill their dreams, to bring life and light to the world. I always liked festivals, as did all my brethren, though the celebrations have taken divers forms over the years. All brought smiles to the faces of our children, and in turn, us. Though it was our custom, nay, our duty, to watch over you from the Phantom Realm, one among us was so drawn to the music and the merrymaking that he adopted a mortal form, that he might join in your revelry. In every festival is imbued the hopes and dreams of mortal man. You implore the gods to listen to your pleas and they hear you. They still do. If this man is flirting, he's flirting with like the entire mortal race.
Yeah, he just loves people, everybody.
Super into it. Till next our paths should cross. Ook, ook, ook. What, KLG Chaos?
I don't
Explain
know.
yourself.
I have no idea.
We can buy boob lights? That's a thing?
Is that what that guy in Ul'dah does every night when he sets up his light in his chest and stands around?
You got to go to the vendor.
Oh, there's a vendor.
All right, that's all of them.
Huh. So here's the
There's
scary
the
question.
vendor for
The
this
question:
Rising.
Did we miss any? Did we miss anybody? Who wasn't
think
there?
so.
I mean, that was a pretty.
You mean options that we
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
have
I'm just
for
curious
things
if there's
that we
any
didn't
events
do?
we didn't do.
I would imagine there's a you beat Endwalker option. Or not Endwalker, Dawn Trail. I'm so used to Endwalker being the thing we haven't beaten.
It's one of those, it looks like it's a table item, and it's one of those apartment lights that, yes, kind of have the nipple on the end.
Oh, yeah, I did see the memes. I saw the memes of everybody,
I'm
dropping
guessing
down.
we head back to the place where it all started today.
Yeah.
Guitar said to check out the toy chest in the in-room if you haven't looked at it before. I don't think I have ever messed with my toy chest.
Oh, yeah. It's got some weird little mini games in it. They're pretty well made.
You're a weird little mini game.
Like stuff that you'd be like, raids in 10. I guess I'll just play this.
That's just Balatro for me right now. I was actually playing it during the countdown for today's stream.
Wow, really?
Mm-hmm. I'm almost done with another round.
Face.
My serious face?
Yeah.
I have chronic RBF.
No, I know that. I've hung out with you long enough to know when it's resting and when it's like thinking. You were in thought. Oh wait, I'm already here, right? Isn't this where I need to be? Yeah. So it should be behind us. This is where we started the quest today.
Shove it up your aft, Castle.
The rising attendant, perhaps? What is the rising?
Nope. All right. I'm gonna look at chat. Where's the vendor? Oh, it's literally right here. It's called Rising Vendor.
They're hiding behind a pole, so it's okay.
Yeah, it's old school Minfilia.
Oh, it is. Oh, that's right.
It's the same last year.
Realm Reborn Red.
Rising table lamp.
Yep. Rising table lamp. Might as well get one.
For your possible last super chat ever, Mel? Oh my god. We've got to listen to it then. Several NPCs you can find around Limsa now. Okay. I'm curious if Battaron has
Yeah, we could go check him out.
Unique. Oh, the lamps. I gotta say, Kyle, I don't consider this type of lamp anything special. This is like your first cheap apartment or your starter home. These are the types of lamps that are just hanging in the hallway.
Oh,
like this is like came with the house.
I didn't think I'm gonna go observe it. I'm gonna go observe it in real life. I'm going to the apartment complex. I'm gonna go to my room. I'm gonna put it on the table. As a matter of fact,
this type of ceiling lamp was a political meme recently.
What? Do I want to know why?
There was a meme that went viral a few weeks ago that said if you have this type of lamp in your hallway, you don't need to worry about the capital gains tax.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Give me a good giggle.
Yeah.
Give me a good giggle. Where are you off to?
My private chambers. You're invited to my private chamber.
This is what it likes.
This is what it's into. There we go. We're back. All right. Housing. Oh, it's actually kind of big. Yeah, I don't know what to... I guess it has a little tiny crystal on top. This is a very weird item. I don't know what to do with this thing. It's kind of too big to just like put randomly as a light source anywhere. All right, if you want to come to my private chamber, Garrett, you can see it in action. You can see the rising light in all its glory. Tucked oddly in a corner.
On my way.
Because I'm not sure what to do with it. Just hiding in a gold pile.
Is your room still just like a bunch of crap?
What? No,
like it's sprawled everywhere.
It's got a purpose. Have you read the description of my room?
Why would I read the description? It's Kyle's room.
No, it's Valgon's Stream Planning Department is the name of it.
Okay, that's fantastic. Oh no, shit! I went to my own private chambers. I've done jack all to my room in quite some time. The streaming planning department. All right, I'm on my way to the party planning committee. Actually, that's me. I'm the one who deals with parties. Kyle deals with streams. Where you at?
So over here in the corner. Yeah.
All right, where's your boobie?
It's right there in the corner.
Ah, there it is.
With a little
look
tiny...
at it. No, shouldn't it go on? It's the kind of thing that should go on the ceiling.
Yeah, but I don't think it can. I don't think you can rotate things sideways.
I'm sure there's ways.
I don't think I've never seen anyone like flip anything upside down though. Even amongst
right.
their ways.
Kyle, I'd like to point out that your telescope is, it's not really, it's pointed a little high to actually be seeing out that window, Just I question your astrologian abilities.
Oh, I can't angle that either.
You end up having to move the whole window.
Yeah. You know what? I wonder. Okay, hang on. I don't think it likes doing that. Okay. Oh.
I think this might be the first time I've seen this Crystal Tower replica. This thing is nuts.
It wants to live on the back. Yeah, it wants to live on the back wall is the problem. But I can still get the moon back there. It could be done. It could be done. I'd have to take down the poster. It'd be a whole ordeal.
It'd be a whole thing.
Yeah, but I might be able to get the window up higher on the wall.
You sound like me anytime you ask if I can move anything in this room. I'm just like, yeah. Yes. It'd be so much work.
Yeah, and I get you. Yeah, the Crystal Tower is big. It's a big Crystal Tower model. Little keys and all that. It does look good though. What I'd love to do is
I feel like we need to talk to Val about the value of banking institutions.
Well, it's my private chambers,
Like you're not even putting it under your mattress. It's just
I actually
out.
These are just 1 gold each, How much is really on the floor? As for the bars of gold, well, actually, do I know? Was it N? Yeah, okay. Let's see what a bar of gold is worth. Gold. I probably can't craft gold yet. No, just trousers. I don't actually know the value of a bar of gold here in this world. Yeah, it's like when you come home from school, you just open the door and you just go, oh my God, it's good to be home, and you just dump all the coins on the floor.
Wow, is YouTube okay? Like people are gone. We lost a ton of viewers.
Is it still effing?
I don't know. Stream has ended.
Yeah, I think it just farted us into it farted into 2 separate live streams. And now it thinks we're live on 2 different streams. I think
How is that possible?
I think Streamlabs is pooping the bed.
That's a shame.
Poop in the bed. Yeah. Yeah, it definitely looks like this is a Streamlabs issue. It keeps making new. If you go to our dashboard and look at content, it spat out 2 separate streams.
With identical names?
Yeah, and we're live on 2 separate streams right now.
So if I hit go live and I go to... Oh, yeah, what? Oh my God, yeah. Yeah, can you... Also, one of them is not monetized for some reason. I don't know.
Yeah, it has off. Yeah, we're double live right now. Let's end the stream here, and I might be back later today as I play with things, because this needs to be fixed.
Sorry, everybody. Yeah, no, this is real messed up, and it's gonna make it hard for people to even find us.
Yeah, so I need to go fix that.
That's so annoying. What the heck? Yeah, that's a weird one. We've had this issue before, but it's never nuked this stream like this and then made duplicates.
I mean, honestly, every 6 months we have to go switch to another streaming thing because somebody craps the bed and then somebody fixes it and all that. But the fact that we are live on 2 different keys is kind of insane right now. It needs to be
real problem,
destroyed.
Yeah, we need to kill this with fire, sadly, everybody.
All right, we're going to go fix that. There might be random streams later today as I attempt to fix this.
Yeah, at least we made it to the end of the event.
Yeah,
but
we made it to the
planning
event.
to continue playing.
Yeah.
But we need to get this sorted so it doesn't happen on Extreme Night.
No, Luke, no.
No, Luke.
No, it's going to be okay.
It's going to be okay.
I just have to reinstall everything and probably remake all the streams. It'll be a busy day. I'll catch you guys later. Thanks for watching, everybody.
Oh, geez. Yeah, GG, everybody. Thanks for rolling with the punches. This is odd.